Groups drum support for former Governor Yari as APC's next national chairman. Senate President celebrates with Nigerian youth on International Youth Day. Northern Governors Forum call for investigation of allegation by Dr. Obidaya Melafia. On business, stamp duty yields 3 billion weekly, says FIRS. And on the international scene, the U.S. government has issued a level 3 travel health notice for Nigeria due to COVID-19. Hello and welcome to Svtv News. I am Musa Joy Unyoza. The Forum of All Progressives Congress Support Group has urged members of the party to support the aspiration of Alhaji Abdulaziz Yari as national chairman at the party's forthcoming national convention. The Forum made a call in a statement issued by its convener, Alhaji Aliu Abdullahi, on Wednesday in Abuja. Alhaji Abdullahi said Yari, a two-term former governor of Zamfara State, was clearly outstanding among other contestants for the position, having the pedigree and experience to deliver on the job. According to him, supporting Yari's candidature is critical to ensuring the party's unity and development. He stressed that Yari, who had held various political positions in the party, had a wealth of experience as a grassroots politician to move the party forward. Mohammed Yahaya Gusso has been appointed Senior Special Assistant on ICT by Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Bello Mohammed Matawale Maradon. This is a result of his effectiveness and efficiency to any position, and most importantly, favor of Almighty Allah. He graduated last year from Computer Unit, Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto. For his trait of leadership, he became the president of NACOS, PRO and Vice President, National Union of Zamfara State Student, ICT Director, Northwest Zone. His diligence was also organized by his religious society and campus, as Muhammad Yahya was a member who contributed to the development of MSSN Udus. A meeting has been held between Governor Aminu Bello Masari of Katsina State and the management of Max Air Limited in Katsina. Addressing the meeting, the governor explained that the meeting was a follow-up to earlier agreement reached with the management of the company before the outbreak of COVID-19. He recalled that the earlier signed memorandum of understanding had fixed January for the flight to commence, but the pandemic put a halt to the agreement. He said government had agreed to the 4th of September 2020 for the takeoff of the flight from Katsina to Abuja, Lagos, and if possible other parts of Nigeria. He assured that the state television and radio station would be made to ensure that people are aware of the Max Air domestic flight affecting Katsina State. The governor similarly assured that the Federal Ministry of Aviation would be fully and adequately informed on the Memorandum of Understanding signed between Katsina State Government and Max Air Limited. President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, has felicitated with the Nigerian youth on the occasion of the International Youth Day 2020. Senator Lawan noted the importance of the day, which was set aside by the United Nations to draw attention to issues concerning the youth at the community, national and global levels. The Senate President said the youth deserve special attention as vulnerable group, but also as the future of the nation. The education, knowledge, technical skills, and character of the youth will determine the future conditions and character of the nation. He therefore called on the government to create a system that will nurture the talent of the youth and ensure their robust development as they grow into leadership of the society. The Director General of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Guru Professor Habu Shaibu Galadima, has said the challenges facing the country and Africa require new and innovative thinking. Professor Shaibu made the statement at a virtual ceremony on Wednesday to mark the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between NIPSS, the Dantier Center for Good Leadership and Journalism, and the JS Center for Governance and Security Policy Initiative. He said they must dig deep within themselves and reach beyond their comfort zone for useful, practical, and beneficial solutions. Listing the challenges facing the country and the sub-region, which include insurgency in the Sahel, impacting parts of Nigeria and a number of other countries in the region, political tensions often related to election disputes, trade and regional protocols, significant climate changes affecting the largely agrarian economies of the region, not to mention the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic and its ramifications for public policy. Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu says the Nigerian police force is being overstretched as the nation confronts the numerous security challenges. Speaking during an interview on Channels Television Politics Today, Governor Akeredolu calls for the decentralization of the police. He said there are a lot of problems in the security architecture of the country. The governor, who noted that policing involves carrying the local along, stressed that a situation whereby key decisions are taken from Abuja does not tackle the several security challenges. The Northern Governors Forum has called on security agencies to investigate the allegation by a former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Dr. Obadiah Melafia, in which he alleged that one of the Northern Governors is a commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. In a statement, Chairman of the Forum and Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, said the Forum is concerned about the weighty allegation made by Dr. Melafia, which must be thoroughly investigated. He said the forum, which has been working with the federal government, security agencies, communities, civil society, traditional and religious leaders, as well as development partners to defeat terrorism, banditry, and other forms of crimes in the region, finds the allegation by Dr. Belafia very weighty, which deserves further investigation. Governor Lalong said, "We as Northern Governors have met severally to discuss insecurity in the Northern region and the nation at large, where we did not only condemn the activities of terrorist groups such as Boko Haram, bandits, armed robbers, kidnappers, and other criminals, but also engage the President and all heads of security agencies in finding solution to the problem. To now say that one of our members is leading Boko Haram in Nigeria is a serious allegation that cannot be swept under the carpet." The governor said the demand for immediate and thorough investigation on the issues. He also urged Dr. Melafia and indeed all citizens with useful information on the activities of criminals and terrorist groups to assist security agencies and government at all levels with such intelligence for proper action. A General Court matter sitting in Abuja on Wednesday sentenced a soldier to 55 years imprisonment over culpable homicide, burglary, and theft. The soldier Lance Corporal Ibrahim Babangida was alleged to have killed one Mr. Bello Abdullahi Aliu and also robbed his car at Anka local government area of Zamfara State in 2014. The deceased Ali was then a staff of the World Health Organization in the state. Corporal Babangida was also accused of stealing a mobile phone and 600,000 naira from various persons on separate occasions. Soles-based report that President of the General Court, Matea, Major General Priya Fakulga, while reading the judgment after listening to the prosecuting and defense counsel, said the accused soldier will serve a term of 40 years in jail for homicide. General Fakulga further said Corporal Babangida will serve a prison term of 5 years concurrently for pleading guilty to the second, third, and fourth charges. PR Nigeria gathered that the GCM's verdict is subject to the confirmation of the Nigerian Army Council authorities. Alright viewers, we'll be going on a short commercial break, and when we come back, Standard Voice Television News continues. Welcome back. Let me quickly take you to our business desk for the business update. The Executive Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mr. Mohammed Nami, yesterday disclosed that it currently generates $3 billion weekly from stamp duty collection. He said the revenue had been generated weekly from May 2020 till date from deposit money banks. The FIRS boss spoke when he appeared before the House of Representatives Committee on Finance to resolve the face-off between the FIRS and Nigerian Postal Service over stamp duty collection and the fate of the 58 billion revenue generated from February 2016 to 2020. Mr. Nami said FIRS was able to generate such a huge amount of revenue from a single stream of stamp duty collection from DMBs because the service had deployed new technology to track and capture such revenue straight into the Federation account. And on the international scene, the United States government has advised its citizens against traveling to Nigeria due to the coronavirus pandemic, terrorism, civil unrest, kidnapping, widespread intercommunal violence, and others. This warning is contained in a travel advisory statement that was obtained from the United States Department of State website. The statement also disclosed that the Center for Disease Control and Prevention had issued a Level 3 travel health notice for Nigeria due to the coronavirus pandemic, and some part of the country has increased rate of crime. The U.S. advises citizens to reconsider travel to Nigeria due to COVID-19, crime, terrorism, civil unrest, kidnapping, and maritime crime. That has been the news from Standard Voice Television. To end the news, a quick look at the major headlines. Groups drum support for former Governor Yari as APC's next national chairman. Senate President celebrates with Nigerian youth on International Youth Day. Northern Governors Forum call for investigation of allegation by Dr. Obidaya Melafia. On business, stamp duty yields $3 billion weekly, says FIRS. And on the international scene, the U.S. government has issued a Level 3 travel health notice for Nigeria due to COVID-19. That's the news. On behalf of the production crew and Head of News and Current Affairs Department, Alhaji Ibrahim Garba, I still remain Musajo Onyola. Stay tuned.